Here in the Coastal Empire and Low Country, we have so many great events that revolve around food. But what if you want to get away from it all and still enjoy a world-class culinary experience? Well, gas up the car and head to the upstate of South Carolina for Fall for Greenville, situated at the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Fall for Greenville is one of the Southeast's premier food experiences. I call it an experience because you can eat till your heart's content without spending a lot of money.
Fall for Greenville really is a festival for everybody because we've got things on the menu out there that you just would be very expensive in the restaurant, but you walk up and with a few tickets in your hand, maybe $5 worth, and you're eating a crab cake or you're eating truffle macaroni and cheese, things that would cost just a lot more in the restaurant.
So let's talk about those restaurants, because at Fall for Greenville, there are literally dozens featuring just about every kind of food you can think of. Everyone loves tacos, and that's because you can get one with just about anything inside. First stop on our Fall for Greenville preview is Poppy's Tacos.
Fall for Greenville, we'll have the pastor taco, just a traditional chef-red pork. We do it on a blue corn tortilla. They get to have fun with us, eat a little bit of amazing tacos, and they love it.
Cantina 76 is another great Greenville restaurant serving up tantalizing tacos at Fall for Greenville. Theirs have a bit of South American flair.
So this is our Peruvian shrimp taco. It's lightly fried shrimp, wild caught, domestic as well, and it's topped with a sweet sesame chili sauce.
Now that we've had our taco appetizers, what about something a little more sophisticated? You might think an outdoor food festival would just have street food. Sobeys is located on Main Street in downtown, and they're offering up Savannah Chicken Stew. Chef Sean Garcia says serving up great low-country food is just part of what makes Fall for Greenville an amazing event.
Seeing the familiar faces, working with our group of volunteers, that's what it's really about, making those memories, making those relationships. Seeing the 3 and 4 lines just deep out into the road, trying to get our dishes, our crab cakes, our other dishes. That's what really, it's fun for me.
If you prefer your fine dining a little more rustic, Larkin's has you covered. They're branching out a bit this year with beef stroganoff.
It's garnished with sour cream, some cornichons, and some chopped fresh dill. So this will be a dish that we'll do. We serve a lot of beef in our restaurant.
Don't forget the side dishes when you hit up Fall for Greenville. At Roost, they've taken sides to the next level, and they have the awards to show for it.
Last year we did a pork and grits. We took 3rd place on the Silver Spoon, so we're really excited about that. We stayed with the same theme. We're going to do a grits dish this year, but it is going to be braised short ribs. We are entering our sharp cheddar mac and cheese with smoked bacon and truffle oil. That's going to be our Silver Spoon entry this year.
And we're not finished yet. There is still so much more for your taste buds to feast on.
One of the great things about Fall for Greenville is that it's not just you're coming here and you're going to have a bunch of fried food and street food, but we have a great selection of international, authentic restaurants. We've got Afghani food, and we've got authentic Mexican food, and we've got Indian food, and we've got Jamaican food. So you're going to have so many opportunities to have so many different types of tastes. It'll just blow your mind.
We had to see what Chef Rodney was talking about for ourselves, so we headed to Ariana, where owner Nilo Meyer put out a spread for us. We'd never had Afghani food before, but we were instantly hooked. Ariana's lunch menu changes daily, but for Fall for Greenville, she's serving up chicken kebabs. Delicious food you can take with you. After that, we made our way to Jamaica Mi Irie. And before we took our first bite, we asked what the restaurant's name means.
It's like saying everything's good, we're good. It's kind of like that, so it's kind of like a good vibe.
Angie isn't kidding. Everything is good at Jamaica Mi Irie.
We're talking about food that is cooked for a long time. You've got to marinate them, you've got to put spices in them things, and that's where this food comes from. It's some of the best food I think people can eat. It is. It's wonderful.
We continue our trip around the globe with a stop at Crepe du Jour.
Welcome to Fall for Greenville.
Owner Maya Gallo is from Venezuela, but her menu will have you saying bon appetit. What's a Latin lady doing serving up French cuisine?
Because I believe French food is wonderful. Everything on the plate is edible.
Not only can you get a sweet or savory crepe at Fall for Greenville, if you stop by Crepe du Jour for a coffee, you may also get a work of art. Well, after all this delicious food, you might think we'd be full. Nope. We made a stop at Sidewall Pizza, where owner Andy O'Mara treated us to his delicious Greenville Goddess Pie. While Sidewall is famous for its pizzas, at Fall for Greenville, they're all about dessert, specifically ice cream. Andy and his wife Lauren, who he says is the brains behind their delicious desserts, are offering up several homemade flavors at Fall for Greenville. We were lucky enough to try the chocolate peanut butter cheesecake cup. Andy isn't just a vendor at Fall for Greenville, he's on the board of directors too. He loves participating because as a family man, he knows a good value when he sees it.
It is free to get in. You can buy a sheet of tickets for $5 and the tickets have a value of about 50 cents each. So you can come and get samples from over 40 vendors in the area.
Be sure to save a few tickets for a treat at Kilwins. They specialize in all things chocolate.
Kilwins is doing a dark chocolate sea salt bar, chocolate sea salt caramel Oreo, a caramel apple, which we've done every year. That's a staple.
Wow! What could possibly be left to try at Fall for Greenville? Well, you didn't think they were gonna let you go without tapping a keg, did you? The folks at Brewery 85 have created a special festival beer called, what else? Fest Beer.
So we're taking your traditional German fest beers like a Marzen or a Oktoberfest style beer, and we're actually brewing it, instead of lager yeast, we're using ale yeast, and we kind of gave it a little twinge of American hops.
Delicious food and desserts and beer. Fall for Greenville really does have something for everyone.